Hi guys, it's me, Grim Crayon. So welcome to a mod showcase of Meow's creatures. It is a mod made by somebody on my Discord server, and I just wanted to showcase it for all of you. So let's get into it with one of the new features added in the newest update. So there are these light and dark, there's a dark base over here, light and dark outposts of different knights that they will spawn all over in these areas, and they will have good loot in them, like these copper crates, silver, and also sometimes, if you're lucky, you might be able to find a diamond crate in here, which is very cool. They both spawn with a villager in there. In the dark fortress, they have a cleric captive, and over in the light fortress, they have a butcher who's just working for them. So, you know, that's pretty cool. But there is normally they normally spawn within close proximity to each other, so, you know, and the light squires and the dark squires will fight each other. This one, I think, didn't spawn with it, but sometimes these dark ones, like these dark outposts, can spawn with a 1 second / summon a dark knight statue in here or around in this area somewhere. And if you hit them, while in survival, anyway, it should. I don't know if it works when they're summoned in like that, but when you hit them, it spawns in the boss, the Knight of Darkness, which is a new boss that will run around and try and kill you. And, you know, it's a very difficult boss. He gains more power the lower his health is. And when he dies, let me just, I'm just going to show you what he drops when he dies. When he dies, he drops the Sword of Darkness, which is a very intimidating weapon. Gotta love it. And it deals 10 attack damage and has a high attack speed of 1.4. Doesn't have the world's best durability, but you can probably repair it. And while you're holding it, you can right click to shoot a blade. For some reason didn't play there, but then it will make it have like a cooldown where you can still be attacking though, so you can't use other abilities. But if you shift right click, or if you crouch right click, then you can create a slowing cloud, which is very cool. I'm just going to wait for the thing to finish its cooldown, and it launches you up and makes a slowing and hurting like power, and then you get an achievement, Dark Power, from using that ability. It's a very fun weapon. Also, there are some new ores added in the mod, like zirconium and silver, which both make their own armor set. Like, silver armor has overall better stats, but the tools aren't as good as zirconium. And Zirconium has better durability, but doesn't give as much armor as silver armor. But then all of the Zirconium tools have a slash attack, similar to the Sword of Darkness. But then all of the silver weapons, they have a chance to make a healing cloud when used, which is very cool. Both of these can be mined with, let me just, okay, with a iron pickaxe and higher, and Zirconium and silver can mine themselves as well, which is very cool. Then there is also there's the crates, like the crates that you can find. Each crate requires a crowbar to open, which this is an expensive thing because you need multiple bar fragments to make a crowbar. And to make a crowbar, and by getting a crowbar, it's a one-time use, and you can open a crate and you can get the loot inside of it, which is very nice. Like, I got a silver helmet with projectile protection 1. Very cool. But then you can also, 1 second, I'm just going to, okay, you can also upgrade your crowbars. If you get multiple of them and some silver ingots, you can get a silver crowbar, which makes it so you can open silver crates. Then diamonds, same thing, except it's a bit more expensive. And you can use it to open diamond crates, with each crate giving better loot. Like, I'm going to show you right here. There's the silver. It gives good loot. It gives a bony sword. It gives a baked potato. It gives some baked potatoes. It gives silver chestplate with blast protection 3, mending, and curse of binding. The curse of binding isn't super good. Oh, also gives golden ingots, but you know. Then there's the diamond crate, which gives really good stuff like diamonds, Zirconium sword with extreme enchantments, iron axe, golden carrots, you know, the good stuff. But yeah, those crates are really nice to have. They are a fun addition. And then there is another thing. I think I saw one nearby here. Yes, maybe. I don't know if this is one. No, it isn't. I'm going to /locate. Okay, there is. Oh wait, first, before we go there, there is also necromancer huts, which are a new type of villager. They give like 3 emeralds for a sharp horn. Sharp horns can be used to make things like bony chestplate, like bony armor, stuff like that, like all of this. And then if you get bone blocks, you can trade it in for emeralds, you know, things like that, which is very cool. There's other trades that they have, but you'll have to figure those out yourself. But I'm going to just locate what is it? Is it like Caveman Cave? Yeah, there we go. There are caveman caves where there are cavemen who live in here. They have like wooden clubs. They have throwing rocks, you know, stuff like that. They are very nice. They're simple. They don't do a ton. They're just cavemen that are hostile towards you like automatically, I'm pretty sure. let me just see. Yeah, they are automatically hostile towards you. So, you know, and they will fight each other sometimes. But, you know, that's pretty cool. But then there's one last thing. Okay. There's the Necromancer base, which is found in the new what biome is it again? I forget. Oh, Deadland. I'm going to turn down some of the ambient and environment sounds because, you know, a bit loud, but that's just because I have the sounds up really high. And you can find these pretty, I don't know how often they spawn, but, you know, they have a bunch of bone blocks, and stuff like that. And here is a Necromancer base where there's a chest. They have, like, loot and whatnot. This is normally where you find the bar fragments to make crowbars. They have good crates as well. Like, there's a diamond crate right here, which was a really good thing earlier. But if you get a bucket of skulls, you can right-click on a silver cauldron, which is right here. I'm going to just go over and look at bucket of skulls, which is made using 2 brute's hearts and 6 skeleton skulls in a bucket. I'm certain that I'm not certain on how you get the brute's heart because I think it might be a rare drop, but I would assume that it drops from cavemen. It has a rare chance to drop from cavemen. But right-clicking on the bucket, on the silver cauldron with the bucket of skulls makes it so it spawns in the Necromancer, who has a damaging and slowing aura right there. But when he's done with that, you can fight him. He will he'll spawn it, he'll like shoot stuff at you, and he'll do stuff like that. I'm going to just teleport back over there. What the heck? But he has other moves other than that. He also will summon enemies. I'm going to give myself resistance. 255, true. And now I'm gonna just go into survival. And he has a bunch of different attacks. Like he normally, his main attack is just shooting these magic projectiles at you. But I'm going to just, but then every once in a while he'll do this and spawn in some little guys. And he has another attack, which is an explosive skull attack, where he shoots a skull at you and it explodes. But when he dies, he drops the Necromancy Staff, which is really cool. When you get it, you get the achievement Staff's New Owner. Obtain the Necromancy Staff by killing the Necromancer. And what it does is you can right-click while in the air to shoot a fireball. If you just normal right-click, and that will make it so it has a cooldown, so, you know, you can't use any of the other abilities. But while just on the ground, you can you can just right-click to shoot at them, and it's crouch and right click. Same as with the Sword of Darkness. If you do this, you will gain slowness and strength, but it will also spawn in friendly skeletons, which you can tame with bone meal, and they will act as dogs and hit anything that you want. And then, oh, there's his explosive attack right there. But yeah, it takes a long time for this cooldown to go off after using that. So if you're going to use the necromancy staff, I recommend also having some form of melee weapon, like the brutal mace or the brutal axe or the sword of darkness. Then there's things like the invisibility cape and like the brutal axe, the brutal mace, which the invisibility cape makes you, well, invisible. It takes up the spot of the chest plate though, so only use that if you really need to. The brutal mace is made by getting an iron mace, which is made with 2 blocks of iron, and surrounding it in brute's hearts. And the same with the brutal axe, just getting a golden axe and surrounding it with brute hearts, which is very nice. But then if you want, and the invisibility cape is made with, okay, 1 second. The invisibility cape is made by getting making a chest plate out of transparent fabric, which I don't know how to get, but hey, I mean, I believe in you. You can get it. But yeah, that's pretty much what the mod has to offer. It also adds some new wood type. It adds a new wood type. It adds a new stone type, made out of bones, which is like a new block, made out of bones, so those are useful. Oh yeah, and the item breaker, which I don't get how this works, but so if you get like a zirconium helmet, you break it. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but I thought I knew what I did, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you want to see more stuff like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, stuff like that. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!